In the wake of the tragic assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, a second, less visible battle is being waged online. Security analysts are sounding the alarm about a significant surge in misinformation on social media, much of it created and spread by foreign governments. This isn't just random noise, it's a coordinated effort to exploit a national tragedy, deepen political divides, and undermine trust in American institutions. Today, we'll break down who's behind these campaigns, what they're trying to achieve, and how they're doing it. The immediate aftermath of any major politically charged event is often chaotic, with information and misinformation spreading rapidly. But the assassination of Charlie Kirk has been targeted by a particularly intense and organized wave of disinformation. Within hours of the news breaking, security analysts observed a dramatic spike in social media posts designed not just to misinform, but to provoke anger and incite action during an already tense period. At the forefront of this effort, according to experts, are groups backed by Russia. One of the most prominent narratives being pushed suggests that the United States is on the verge of a civil war. This idea was amplified by Russian ultranationalist Alexander Dugin, a key figure in shaping the country's political ideology. Russian state-controlled media also played a direct role, publishing articles in English with leading headlines like, "Was Charlie Kirk's killer a pro?" planting seeds of a conspiracy. Furthermore, these Russian-led campaigns have attempted to tie the assassination to Kirk's opposition to United States military aid for Ukraine, falsely suggesting Ukrainian involvement. Online, networks of automated accounts, or bots, have been working overtime to blame Democrats for the attack and predict more political violence is on the way. But Russia isn't the only country involved. Analysts have identified similar campaigns originating from China and Iran, each with its own specific angle. Chinese propaganda has largely focused on painting the United States as a dangerously violent and politically unstable nation. Bots linked to Beijing have spread messages claiming Kirk's death is proof of a dysfunctional and hopelessly polarized America. These outlets have also circulated outright lies about the suspected shooter, Tyler Robinson, baselessly claiming he had donated to Donald Trump's 2020 presidential campaign. Meanwhile, pro-Iranian groups have taken a different approach, promoting anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. Their narrative often points the finger at Israel, with Iranian state media going so far as to accuse Israel's Mossad intelligence agency of orchestrating the killing. They claim, without any evidence, that this was retaliation for Kirk's opposition to a potential United States military strike on Iran. So how are these foreign actors so effective at spreading their messages? One key tactic is not to invent falsehoods from scratch, but to find and amplify existing conspiracy theories and divisive content already being shared by American social media users. They act as a megaphone, taking a spark of domestic discord and fanning it into a wildfire. This effort has been supercharged by the increasing availability of artificial intelligence. AI-generated images, passed off as authentic photos from the crime scene, have been used to make false stories seem more credible and harder for the average person to debunk. AI chatbots on platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, have also contributed to the confusion. One such bot, Grok, provided false information and even misidentified the suspect before authorities had released the actual name. This demonstrates how AI-powered search and summary tools can inadvertently generate and spread inaccurate details during a breaking news event. Beyond AI, these campaigns rely on more traditional methods as well, such as creating fake news reports, fabricating quotes from celebrities, and using networks of bots to rapidly push their narratives across multiple social media platforms. The scale of this operation is significant. The Center for Internet Security and the Institute for Strategic Dialogue have tracked widespread posts that blame the radical left, noting they have generated very high levels of engagement. In the immediate aftermath of the shooting, for example, over 46,000 posts on X mentioned the word trans, with the majority incorrectly speculating that the shooter was transgender. According to the NewsGuard disinformation watchdog, official media outlets in Russia, China, and Iran mentioned Charlie Kirk a staggering 6,200 times in the week following his death. While this foreign-driven content is only a small fraction of the total online conversation, security experts warn that its potential to undermine political unity and even incite violence is a serious concern. This flood of disinformation has not gone unnoticed by officials. Utah Governor Spencer Cox has publicly spoken about the tremendous amount of disinformation that law enforcement is tracking. He stated directly, "We have bots from Russia, China, all over the world that are trying to instill disinformation and encourage violence." And he urged the public to be cautious and to step away from inflammatory online content. John Cohen, a former official with the Department of Homeland Security, has warned that this threat is growing with every major news event, and that the ultimate goal is to push people from online anger to real-world action. For their part, both the Russian and Chinese governments have officially denied the accusations that they are spreading disinformation related to the Kirk shooting. In the end, the online information war following the death of Charlie Kirk serves as a stark reminder of how foreign adversaries can exploit moments of national crisis. By amplifying division, spreading conspiracy theories, and using sophisticated tools like AI, they aim to weaken the social fabric of the United States. This makes it more important than ever for citizens to be critical consumers of information, to question the source of what they see online, and to resist the urge to share content that is designed to provoke anger and fear.